It's no surprise that criminal activity can pay significantly more than legal work. Despite many governments taking major steps to remove unlawful behavior, we live in a world where it is on the rise. Many people join the criminal community because it provides several benefits. These people make a lot of money from human trafficking, drug smuggling, arms trafficking, and other illegal activities. Many of history's most notorious offenders have earned great fortunes, but are still imprisoned. Individuals all throughout the world have amassed enough cash from the criminal underworld to fund their own armies. As you may have guessed, in today's video, we will discuss the top 15 richest criminals in the world. Number 15. Freeway Rick Ross. Freeway Rick Ross is a drug trafficker and author from the United States, best known for the drug empire he built in California in the 1980s. Ross was sentenced to life in prison, but his sentence was reduced after an appeal, and he was released in 2009. By 2022, Freeway Rick Ross's net worth is estimated to be worth $1 million. Ross is the world's 15th wealthiest criminal. Number 14. Sammy Gravano. Sammy Gravano is a former Gambino crime family underboss, best known for his role in bringing down John Gotti. Gravano agreed to testify against Gotti and other mobsters in exchange for confessing to his involvement in 19 murders. Sammy Gravano has a net worth of $2 million as of 2022. Number 13. John Gotti Jr. John Gotti Jr. is mostly known as Junior. Gotti is an American mobster who was the boss of the Gambino crime family from 1992 to 1999. Between 2004 and 2009, Gotti was a defendant in 4 racketeering trials, which all ended in mistrials. As of 2022, John Gotti Jr.'s net worth was estimated to be roughly $10 million. Number 12. Frank Abagnale. Frank Abagnale is a former check forger, imposter, and confidence man who now works as an American consultant. Abagnale rose to prominence as one of history's most famous imposters, claiming to have assumed 8 different identities. He is currently an FBI Academy consultant and lecturer. Frank Abagnale's net worth is $10 million as of 2022, making him the world's 12th richest criminal. Number 11. Rayful Amond. Rayful Amond is a drug lord in Washington, D.C. during the 1980s. Edmund is widely credited with bringing crack cocaine to Washington, D.C. Crime in Washington, D.C. was on the rise, and the city was dubbed the murder capital of the United States. Rayful Edmund's net worth is $50 million as of 2022. Number 10. Frank Lucas. Frank Lucas was an American drug smuggler who operated in Harlem in the late 1960s and early 1970s. Lucas was born on September 9, 1930, in the United States. He was well known for cutting out the middlemen in the drugs trade and buying drugs directly from his source in Southeast Asia's Golden Triangle. Lucas boasted that he imported drugs using coffins of the deceased American service members as depicted in the feature film American Gangster, which fictionalized elements of his life. Lucas estimated that he sold $1 million worth of heroin per day during his lifetime, and have a net worth of more than $52 million, as well as a large supply of liquid assets, including heroin. He died on May 30th, 2019, at the age of 88 in New Jersey. Number 9. Al Capone. Alphonse Gabriel Capone, also known as Scarface, was an American gangster and merchant who rose to prominence during the Prohibition period as the co-founder and boss of the Chicago Gang. His 7-year reign as a drug lord came to an end when he was sentenced to prison at the age of 33. In January 1899, Al Capone was born in Brooklyn, New York. Al Capone died on January 25, 1947, at the age of 47, of a stroke and cardiac arrest. Al Capone's net worth was estimated to be around $100 million at the time of his death. Number 8. Joseph P. Kennedy Sr. Joseph Patrick Kennedy Sr. was a well-known American businessman, investor, and legislator. Kennedy was born into a political family in East Boston, Massachusetts. He amassed vast wealth as a financial exchange and commodities trader, which he then reinvested in real estate and a variety of business sectors across the United States. Joseph Kennedy amassed a fortune by selling alcoholic beverages. He amassed a $400 million fortune by selling drinks to the country's prohibited zones. Despite the fact that alcohol was currently prohibited, he was able to make a lot of money by putting in a lot of effort and resources. Number 7. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. Archivaldo Guzman, Joaquin, because of his 5-foot height, Loera is also known as El Chapo. El Chapo is a Mexican drug lord and former Sinaloa cartel leader. The Sinaloa cartel is an international crime syndicate. El Chapo is widely regarded as the most powerful drug trafficker in the world. Guzman grew up in Sinaloa in a poor agricultural family. During his adolescence, he became involved in the drug trade by assisting his father in the possession of marijuana for local drug dealers. Guzman began working with Hector Luis Palma Salazar, one of the country's most powerful drug lords, in the late 1970s. He helped Salazar plot cocaine trafficking routes through Sinaloa and into the United States. He oversaw logistics for Miguel Angel Felix Gallardo, one of the country's most powerful drug lords, in the mid-1980s. Guzman, however, formed his own cartel after Gallardo was apprehended in 1988. He previously manufactured cocaine, heroin and marijuana. Guzman had a $1 billion net worth. Number 6. Griselda Blanco. Griselda Blanco Restrepo is yet another woman among the world's wealthiest criminals. Worldwide, she is best known as the Black Widow. I'm not referring to Scarlett Johansson. In the early 2000s, she was a Medellin cartel Colombian drug kingpin and a leader of the Miami cocaine drug trade and crime. During her time smuggling drugs from Colombia to New York, Miami and California, she was responsible for nearly 2,000 murders. She was shot and killed on September 3, 2012, at the age of 69. Blanco was the world's most wealthy and dangerous woman, as well as the most successful drug lord. She is the world's first female billionaire convict, governing her multi-billion-dollar cocaine empire with an iron fist and becoming one of history's most dangerous figures. Her net worth is estimated to be $2 billion. Number 5. Dawood Ibrahim. Dawood Ibrahim Kaskar is an elusive Indian underworld king and drug lord. He was born in Dongri, India, on December 26, 1955. Dawood Ibrahim is the leader of the D Company, an Indian organized crime syndicate founded in Mumbai in the 1970s. Dawood is wanted for terrorism, murder, extortion, pre-planned killings, drug trafficking, and a variety of other offenses. India and the United States designated him a global terrorist in 2003. A US $25 million bounty was also placed on his head for his alleged involvement in the 1993 Bombay bombings. In 2011, the FBI and Forbes ranked him third on their list of the world's 10 most wanted fugitives. Ibrahim is in charge of 75% of the world's heroin trafficking. He is, however, involved in several other businesses, including diamonds, gold, and real estate. He is also one of the world's wealthiest criminals, with an estimated net worth of $6.7 billion. Number 4. Leona Helmsley. Leona Mindy Robert Helmsley was a convicted criminal and a successful businesswoman in the United States. Her flamboyant demeanor and reputation for tyranny earned her the moniker Queen of Mean. On August 30th, Helmsley was found guilty of 1 count of conspiracy to defraud the United States, 3 counts of tax evasion, 3 counts of filing fraudulent personal tax returns, 16 counts of aiding in the filing of false corporate and partnership tax returns, and 10 counts of postal theft. Leona Helmsley will be remembered for making one of the most derogatory remarks ever made. "We don't pay taxes. Only the poor pay taxes." Her net worth was $8 billion. Number 3. Semyon Mogilevich. Semyon is the leader of Russia's organized crime syndicate. He quickly built a well-organized crime syndicate in the style of a typical American mafia family. By European and US agencies, he is known as the boss of bosses of the majority of Russian mafia syndicates around the world. The FBI also considers him the most dangerous mobster in the world. The FBI has charged him with global arms trafficking, contract killing, kidnapping, drug smuggling, and prostitution. He ranks third among the richest criminals with an estimated net worth of $10 billion. Semyon now lives freely in Moscow with his 3 children. Number 2. Amado Carrillo Fuentes. Amado Carrillo Fuentes was a drug lord in Mexico. After his boss Rafael Aguilar Guajardo was assassinated, he took over the Juarez cartel. Fuentes is also referred to as El Señor de los Cielos, that is, the Lord of the Skies. You're probably wondering why he goes by this name. He used to transport drugs using a large fleet of jets. He was also well known for using Colombia to launder money to fund this fleet. His fortune as a member of the Mexican cartel is estimated to be around 25 billion. He ranks second among all-time richest criminals. He was well known at the time, and he seems to be well known with any post about illegal activity. Surprisingly, he underwent plastic surgery, ensuring that the police will never be able to track him down. His bodyguards, on the other hand, assassinated him while he was undergoing facial reconstruction. Number 1. Pablo Escobar. Pablo Escobar is arguably the most well-known drug lord of the 21st century. Pablo Escobar is unparalleled in his field. The king of cocaine amassed a fortune that made him history's wealthiest criminal, and also one of the world's wealthiest people. He had a near monopoly on the drug trade in the United States for several years. His literary empire is unrivaled, and when read aloud, it almost seems made up. His organization imported 70 to 80 tons of cocaine into the United States each month, accounting for 80% of the country's total, as well as hundreds of tons into every region except Antarctica. As a result, he earned $420 million per week. Pablo's wealth provided him with considerable clout, so he could bribe politicians or assassinate them if they refused his bribes. Forbes magazine ranked Escobar as the 7th wealthiest man in the world. With a net worth of $30 billion, Pablo was executed by Colombian forces with US assistance following his escape from a Colombian jail in 1993. Nobody would deny that a convict can make a lot of money from crime, but the consequences can be devastating. The vast majority of the criminals listed above are still serving their sentences, despite the fact that some have already died. Since the criminal industry is worth billions of dollars, it attracts a large number of people from all over the world. There are numerous reasons why people want to work in the criminal justice system. Some of the most prominent factors are a lack of education, homelessness, social pressure, and a desire to be wealthy. Education is the only thing that has the power to change people's minds, which is why it is so important. Criminals amass vast sums of money, but the end result is death or incarceration. Did you know that all of these criminals have amassed so much wealth after committing such heinous crimes and activities? Do share your thoughts in the comments section below.